Before I start this video, I'm going to give a big time to give a shout out to Gamers Kingdom Fantasy Warfare. This is not a sponsored video about them, by the way, but I think it's just a pretty cool website that allows all of you gamers and geeks out there to create your own deck and archetype from anything you like, from any anime you like, and just have them duke it out. They have a pretty cool Facebook page, and they also have a pretty cool website that tells you how to join. And I believe it is all free, so go to the website and check it out. Gamers Kingdom domx.weebly.com. What's good, team? Right now I'm bringing you guys another explain video today, and in this week's episode I'll be explaining the new Dark Magician deck in detail. I'm going to be going over every great card in the deck and telling you guys why you guys should be on the lookout for the deck in the near future. So without further ado, let's begin. Alright guys, so welcome to the Dark Magician 2016 Explain video, and as I already said, I'm going to be going over most of the cards in the deck in detail and telling you guys why they're good, so let's begin. Starting off with, why does the deck matter? The deck matters because it is an extremely iconic archetype. It's going to be everywhere, and the deck can stun. I mean, it's freaking Dark Magician, for God's sake. Duelists around the world grew up watching Yugi in the anime wreck people with the Dark Magician, so with that being said, it seems only common sense that the Dark Magician will be a fan favorite deck to be used in the regional NYCS scene. Now, we're going over some of the support cards. Magician's Rod. When this card is normal summon, you can add one spell/trap card that is listed in the card's name, Dark Magician, and its text from your deck to your hand. During your opponent's turn, if you activated a spell/trap or effect while this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you contribute one Spellcaster type monster, add this card to your hand. You can only use each effect of Magician's Rod once per turn. So it's pretty much a consistency card for the deck. It allows you to tutor, and it allows you to add a spell back to the hand to tutor again. 1600 beat stick, 100 defense, level 3, so it's pretty good, pretty powerful. It's in Dark Magician's Rod, so it's only fair that the Rod will have some attack and a good effect. Magician of Black Illusion. This card next becomes Dark Magician while it's on the field. You can only use each of these effects of Magician of Black Illusion once per turn. During your opponent's turn, if you activate a spell/trap on or effect, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once while this card is face up on the field, if you activate a spell/trap or effect, during the damage step, you can target one Magician in your graveyard, special summon it. So it's an overall solid card. During your opponent's turn, you can special summon him from your hand. 2100 defense attack, 2500 defense. And in addition to that, he allows you to special summon. So he's mainly going to be used to spam out the XYZ summons for rank 7s and etc. And he's another card named Dark Magician to abuse the later cards you guys will see in this video. Illusion Magic. Tribute one Spellcaster type monster. Add up to 2 Dark Magicians from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You can only activate one Illusion Magic per turn. Now, I know the card sounds kind of lackluster, but it combos with one of the best trap cards in the deck, as you guys will see. Dark Magic Circle. When this card is activated, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You can reveal one Dark Magician or one spell/trap card that lists the card Dark Magician and its text among them and add it to your hand. Also, after that, place any remaining cards onto the top of your deck in any order. If Dark Magician is normal or special summon to your field, except during the damage step, you can target one card your opponent controls to banish it. You can only use the effect of each Dark Magic Circle once per turn. So it's a field card. It lets you banish cards when you normal summon a Dark Magician, which is really good. And when you activate it, you look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and you can reveal a Dark Magician, add it to your hand, or a card that states Dark Magician and its text among them. That's really powerful, because if you wanted to just reveal something that's named fucking Bufu, whatever magic effect, but it has Dark Magician and text, you can add it to the hand. Notice how a lot of cards say that, so that adds way more consistency to the deck, and the cards are 3 of for sure. And of course, the deck is really stunning because it runs Secret Village of Spellcasters, and you guys already know what the card does, but for you guys who do not know, if you control a Spellcaster type monster, your opponent does not, your opponent cannot activate spell cards. If you control no Spellcaster type monsters, you can activate spell cards. So you play this, get up a Dark Magician type monster in the field. If your opponent's playing a Pendulum deck, they're fucked unless they're able to run over your Spellcaster type monster, or they have their own Spellcaster type monster. Also, in addition to that, once you start controlling the board in the mid to late game, you don't have to worry about no Ragaki, no Dark Holes, anything that relies on spells which is the majority of decks today. They rely on spells with minimum traps. A great example of that will be Monarchs. Now to the good stuff, the traps. Special summon Magician's Navigate. Special summon 1 Dark Magician monster from your hand. This special summon 1 level 7 or lower dark Spellcaster type monster from your deck. If you control Dark Magician except during the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one faceless spell and trap card your opponent's row and get it back to the end of this turn. That's really good for cards like negating cards like lose 1 turn, negating, pendulum scales, negating things like Royal Decree. It's just an overall solid card. And in addition to that, it's an immediate rank 7 because you special summon Dark Magician monster from your hand, this special summon 1 level 7 lower Spellcaster type monster from your deck. So if you got Dark Magician in your hand, activate Magician Navigate, special summon, then special summon another Dark Magician from your deck, make rank 7, allowing you to go into things like Drago Sack and etc. Really good, powerful card. It's definitely 3 of them. You can see how I can correlate with the other cards I showed you earlier in the video, like that Magician's card that tribute 1 to add 2 Dark Magicians from your deck to your hand. Eternal Soul. All Dark Magicians in your monster zone are unaffected by your opponent's card effects. If this face-up card leaves the field, destroy all monsters you control. You can only activate one of these effects. Special summon 1 Dark Magician from your hand or deck, or graveyard. Special summon 1 Dark Magician from your hand or graveyard. Add 1 Dark Magic attack or 1,000 items from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect of Eternal Soul once per turn, so it pretty much makes your Dark Magician unaffected by everything, which is really good because who don't like having monsters that says you can't touch this, nigga. In addition to that, you special summon 1 from your hand or graveyard, so activate it, bring out 1 from your hand. He's unaffected by everything, which is really good. And it's a call to hunt it, so overall, Eternal Soul is definitely a staple in the deck. It's going to be 2 to 3 of the OCG builds I saw were running 2. Now, final thoughts on the deck. Although the deck is going to be really good, really powerful, I think it's going to be a solid tier 2 deck. I'm not thinking that highly of the deck. The deck is topping in the OCG, but it's not topping like consistently, which is why I'm giving it the solid tier 2 status. But who knows what the TCG might bring. We might even give it some exclusive stuff. The deck's going to bring a lot of old players back into the game, as well as bring a lot of new players into the game. Like I said, for me being an old con goer, every time I used to go to anime convention, you always see that one person cosplaying Dark Magician girl. You always see that one person cosplaying as Dark Magician or Yugi. So it's going to bring old players who watch the anime who never played the game into the game, in addition to bringing old players back into the game. So be on the lookout for that, to get a resurgence of nostalgic players who want to play the game. In addition to that, expect to see the deck of future events. Just like the Blue Eyes deck I did on this channel, the deck is going to be really powerful. Well, semi-powerful rather. And the deck is going to be really popular. So since it's going to be popular, people are going to play it because, hey, it's Dark Magician. I know one guy in particular in my locals who is a big Dark Magician fanatic, and he's just been waiting for the deck to get more support throughout the year. So this was the PowerPoint part of the video, and see you guys in the outro. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. I'm going to have a poll right here for casting my next 5 ideas for my Explain series I want to do. So I want you guys to click on the poll, and out of these 5 decks, I want you guys to select which one you want to be in the next episode of the Explain series. And I'm going to do that from here on in. So I always tell you guys to do these videos because I truly believe in helping you guys become better players, and also do these videos because I truly believe in you guys helping me become a better player. I upload 3 times a week. On Mondays I do general discussions, on Wednesdays I do top 10s, and on Fridays I do my Explain series where I explain decks and archetypes in detail. This is Chris from Team Innovation, and I'm signing out. Peace, guys. Stay innovative. Deuces for the future. I mean, synchros are getting better, they're not getting worse, and tuners are getting better. So with that being said, I feel like a lot of you crazy guys out there who like to build the synchro decks are going to